Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to update you guys on my Pen Those Face palettes for the year. I have 3 of them, which is absolutely insane, but I've been doing very, very well, and I want to show you my progress. For the Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette that looks like this. Last month it was at 123.49 and it is now at 123.32. I did not get a ton of use on this like I wanted because I've been using so many other blushes in other projects, but this is the blush that I'm kind of focusing on because it's got a lot of dip in it. Actually, this one as well. So this one here and this one here. But this one is the one I'm going to start focusing on for the next month or so. And then I might pick another one as we go into like fall. I might go to the more cool toned shades. You can see this side is more loved because it's dirtier and less shiny, and like this side is super shiny, so because it's less loved. But right now I'm wearing a lot more warm stuff because it just is so much more flattering in the summer. So this is the one that I am using, and it's really pretty. That one is called Culture, that shade. So yeah, 123.49 to 123.32. And then for the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette, I gotta be really careful because this one is crumbling. As you guys may remember, in my last update, I had removed a ton of the highlighter and put it in a lotion. And just because I knew I wasn't going to complete this by the end of the year and I really wanted it on my collection, so I saved a little corner of this for when my tan goes away because it is far too light for my skin shade right now, and now I have nowhere to wipe my hand off on, so that is perfect. I'm always prepared. I got stuff beside me. At the same time, I wanted to save some to use, and then the center shade, which is what's crumbling, is an under eye setting powder, and it's called Filtered Light. I'll just put some on my hand so you can see. I don't want to waste a bunch of product though, so that is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna try and like put that back in there actually. But it's just a under eye setting powder, and of course right now like it's just a little too, I think it's a little too light, as you can see from my skin right now. Like you can actually see it as a patch on my skin, and that's just too light for my skin shade currently. But summer is dissipating as we speak, and so I am going to be having less and less of a tan, which means I'll be able to get that used up. Probably will only take me a month to finish that under eye powder if I remember to use it. But we went on the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette from 100.96 to 100.91, so I barely got any use, barely. Now, this is the big one. The Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Highlight Palette. Highlight meaning highlighting your like setting stuff, like not actual illuminator, but yeah. So we were at 208.81 and we are now at 207.96. So almost a full gram, which is so great. And I managed to complete the medium shade entirely, which is so fantastic. I should have cleaned this out a little bit better, which let me see if I can clean that up a little bit. This was the middle deepest shade in the entire palette. There, now you can physically see it. I will eventually like wipe everything out so it's shiny because it just looks better like that. But right now I'm using the darkest shade because this shade right here that I mixed is actually these two and whatever was left in here. So it's very fair. Like it's super fair for my current skin shade. Too light for my face. Like it wouldn't even make a contour. It would just look like a gray splotch on my face. So I'm currently using this one, which is a lot darker and definitely makes more of a shadow. I do have it on today. You can actually see, well, some of the blush is on top of there, so it's warming it up a little bit. And I've been wearing it since like 11 o'clock this morning, something like that. So I've been wearing this for not exactly 12 hours, but like close. Not really that close. It's like 8 o'clock here, so. But I have been wearing this one, and I have been slimming down this edge. It was like, of course, halfway straight up, and now it's starting to slowly dip. So that's huge, and I'm going to continue to use this while I have a tan. I'm not using the under eye powder though, which I should. I really should be using that, but it is still too light. It's so brightening. Like, it's so, this is 2016 style, right? Like, it's so brightening for under the eye. I like it where it's like all around the same shade a little bit. Like, let me just put a little bit of this on and see what that looks like, because I'm going to be washing my makeup off shortly anyway. You can see already it like really highlights that area and like brightens it right up, which is actually not too bad. Maybe I will use that up, because then I can have an extra pan empty. That will only take me a little bit to use up, I think. So maybe I will focus on that one. But the nice thing of this one is you can see there's two really prominent little shiny pans there, and I managed to get those this last month, so more like make them way more prominent and actually show little pans in there. So I've been combining these two on some days and then mostly just using it by itself on others. But having another empty pan, so that would be this empty, and then this one and part of this and this is in here. So I can't quite say, I just have these two completely empty. This one was an empty pan before I repressed it. So I have two full empty pans, and I'm slowly working to the spot where once this is empty, this will count, right? Because that's what's in here. And then I will just try and use up this and this organically, and I know I can get this finished in the other end of the month, and this I should start using right now. So once this is done though, I will mix whatever is left in here and just continue using it until it's gone. But wish me luck, because I only have 4 months left, but I think I can do it. So yeah, we're at 207.96 right now, and how much did they say was in here? So there's 3 of them that have 2.3 grams each, and 3 of them that have 4.5 grams each. So lots of products. Too much for me to tally at the moment. But anyhow, we started at 220.28 and we're now at 207.96. That's huge. Huge for usage. And I will eventually have 6 pans worth of product out of my collection at the end of the year, because I am determined. So stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up in the comments. Actually, if you don't know what to leave, I would love that. Also helps out my channel. Leave a thumbs up in the actual thumbs up area. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.